Welcome to episode 1 of the Cleveland Sessions podcast, where Cleveland.com, oWOW Internet Radio, and the Music Box Supper Club introduce you to new music coming from the heart and the fringes of rock and roll. Tonight we sat down with the members of Cleveland band The Modern Electric, who spoke about the music they call cinematic pop, their connection with fans, and an exciting new journey that will take them across the country. Welcome to the Cleveland Sessions, brought to you by Cleveland.com, the Music Box Supper Club, and oWOW Internet Radio. I'm your host, Troy L. Smith, and I'm here with the guys from The Modern Electric. Woo! How you guys doing?
Good. How you doing, man?
Good, man.
I'm great. Great. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to be here.
So over the past couple of years, you guys have kind of worked yourselves up to being one of the, highly regarded live acts in Cleveland.
Thanks.
Big performance at Bright Winter.
Oh, yeah, that was a good one.
I think it's like bright fall now. They're bright summer with the weather, the temperature for the shows.
Yeah, it worked out really well for us that year with the weather. Oh, man, we lucked out.
Yeah. And you guys did, so explain to me, you did your set, and then the fans wanted more, and you came back on for an encore, which I haven't seen at Bright Winter before, but that was pretty epic.
We were honored, yeah. Were you there, man? Come on.
You blacked out the entire experience.
Well, what happened is we have a song that we always close our show with, which is called All We Have Is Now. And we played that song, and during the course of that song, I broke the piano. I just was wailing on it too hard, and things broke inside, and then everybody wanted us to play another song, and we were kind of panicking. So we decided to go really the opposite direction, really intimate. I brought out an acoustic guitar, and it was just me and Holden. He's the other guitar player.
Yeah, I wasn't there.
Yeah, we were at a Bright Winter. Anyway, we just played an intimate version of a song called When All Else Fails. It was acoustic. It was very strange to end night from like such super high energy to something so like intimate, but people really liked it.
I want to point out there is video proof that this actually happened for the rest of you guys. I wanted to ask you because one of the questions you get most is sort of this phrase you've coined, cinematic pop. Explain to people who haven't heard you, who have heard you, what is cinematic pop to you guys?
Okay, yeah. Cinematic pop is twofold. One, when we're writing songs, we get inspired by movies a lot. Like, I'm a huge movie fan. We've watched movies together, and as the credits start rolling, we get this feeling that we want to create too after seeing such an awesome piece of art. And so a lot of our songs come from movies. And the other part to it is we want to be a soundtrack to the lives of our fans. So they're kind of like the star in the movie. Oh, you got something here?
Yeah, I mean, we've been really fortunate to move fans in a way that we get a lot of requests to do, like marriage proposals.
I saw that.
And we've had people propose on stage. We've gone out and done videos and stuff like that, or they'll tell us stories about, you were the song at our first kiss, or when we first met, and now they're married now. So it's weird. It's very bizarre.
What do you say? What's your reaction when someone comes up to you and says, "I'm going to propose to my girlfriend. I want you to be there"?
I say are you sure you want to do that first? And secondly, of course, yes, we'll do it.
There was one this past summer, I believe, that you did.
Yes, in Lakewood, I think.
I wasn't there.
Yeah, one of you was missing. That is correct.
Yeah.
What song did you guys play?
They requested When All Else Fails, and that was the one that we closed the night with at Bright Winter. That's very acoustic, focused on the lyrics, stripped down song, and it was really humbling to be a part of such an important moment of those people's lives. So I'm glad they asked us.
Yeah, we do divorce hearings as well.
Yeah, I was going to ask, do you have a backup song if the woman says no?
Yeah, Won't You Take Me With You If You Gotta Leave? That's
maybe
that one?
I'm Not Good at Goodbyes, or I don't know.
Yeah, there's songs.
And you say you're inspired by movies. I want people to know it's not like you're going to see, Jurassic World or something inspired. You have, refined taste in movies, classic movies.
We're all over the place. I usually watch a lot of 70s movies, so stuff Woody Allen has made. Annie Hall's the coolest movie of all time, but we all kind of have different tastes and stuff.
That's true.
All right.
And it's not just, when I read about it and, see you guys, you think they're inspired by the soundtrack, but it's actually really the feel of the movie.
Yeah, it's the emotion the movie puts forth. When it really touches you, it's like, wow, art can do something that special. I want to create something in that.
Yeah, we're not directly referencing like if we watch Annie Hall, it's not about the plot. It's more about kind of the subterranean feel of the movie, like the kind of feeling you get deep inside that's really hard to articulate. And usually it's easier to articulate it through music and to shape it around chords, sounds, melodies. More abstract things are easier to convey, like those really like specific feelings that you have deep inside, you know.
So let's go back to you guys forming. You guys go all the way back to high school, correct?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
How did you come together? Were you just friends kind of playing in bands, or?
Well, do you want to go with how you guys got together first?
Oh yeah, we were playing in an instrumental band for the longest time in high school because I was too chicken to sing, and it was fun. We got to like play all the guitar solos and be like guitar heroes and stuff. But after I met these guys, we wanted to do something more mature, something that expressed more than just we're really sweet at our instruments, you know.
And Garrett doesn't believe this, but I heard him say this. So we met at like a youth group, like a church youth group when we were kids, and I was playing the drums after youth group on like the drums that were there, and Garrett came down from like the sound booth with our friend Gus and just said, "I thought you were just a stupid skateboarder." Like those were the first words he said to me.
I don't know if that's...
Was he a stupid skateboarder?
He was, but luckily he could play drums too, so...
So that was, he had me with those words.
I've seen Mike break a skateboard over his head a couple of times. I'm not lying.
That's not necessary.
And then, so to take it further, then you got together and you did the high school rock-off at, was it a House of Blues at that point?
Well, these two had graduated, so me and Garrett had to play as a two-piece.
So they were disqualified from the high school rock-off?
Yeah, but me and Garrett, first time playing together as a two-piece, I moved to the drums for the entire set, and Garrett played piano and guitar, and we ended up coming in third.
Yeah, you guys are like a success story from the high school rock-off.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Does it seem like forever ago?
Yeah, it does. It seems like a long... I mean, that was the turning point when we went from being called the name of our instrumental band, which will remain unnamed, but then we publicly announced at that rock-off that we were going to be called the Modern Electric and our new direction into cinematic pop. So it was a turning point for us, definitely.
You know, you guys have, you have a lot of fans now, but you take a while to write music and release music.
Understatement.
You had your self-titled debut album. Then was it 6-year gap?
Something like it was in 2009 that one came out. Then, and then 2015 we came out with the next one, 6 years. I hope it won't be 6 years again. We already started writing this new album, and it's definitely going to be in the next year or two tops, or 3 or 4 or 5 or 10. No, maybe in the next year is what we're going to shoot for. So it won't be a decade again or whatever.
And the latest album's original motion picture soundtrack.
Yes, that was in 2015.
For me, you guys did a Kickstarter to raise money to release that. I've always been interested for bands. What is it like to kind of put yourselves out there, is really saying, like, how much do people care? Can we get our goal? And you guys did, like, over $1,000 over the original goal.
Yeah, we have the coolest fans. They're just awesome. Yeah, it was scary. I mean, do you have anything to comment on that? I was afraid.
Yeah, I feel like you log in and there's like $20 in there.
Well, in the beginning, we were really nervous, but it's hard to put yourself out there. You end up kind of becoming really vulnerable, and you don't want to seem needy or whatever, because we are privileged to like go up on stage and play in front of hundreds of people, and to then be like, well, we need money. It feels weird. It's a strange dichotomy or whatever.
And you guys released this album, and it sort of is the embodiment of what you stand for with cinematic pop. Talk to me about releasing a behind-the-scenes video for every song.
Yeah.
Is that one of those things you take on, and then you start doing, you're like, oh, crap, we have to do every song?
Right. It was a huge undertaking. We didn't really realize, but we were so interested in film that we wanted to live up to our name, Cinematic Pop, Cinematic Rock Band. And so we decided to make a music video for every song, one a month. And we challenged ourselves, and we luckily made it, but it was hard. It was like right up to like the last day. We were still editing, putting stuff together, and so we wrote and directed all the music videos, and we didn't really star in them because I'm not a good actor at all. So we were just like cameo roles in there. But yeah, we ended up getting all 12 songs with the music video.
And one of the more recent developments is the Spirit Airlines thing that you guys won. You were chosen for it's Music for Miles, and you're going to be doing kind of these pop-up shows on Spirit Airlines in exchange for travel. You get to you get to ride the airline to shows next year.
Yeah, well, there's nothing better than that deal. I mean, we were so honored to be selected by them. They came and found us, and they just have a good mentality. Like they're like. They don't have like all the frills in when you're buying a ticket, and it's not so the tickets aren't so expensive, and they wanted to reach out to the artist community to even help us. You know, that's the biggest tour expense for sure is traveling. We thought to ourselves, you know, maybe in 10 years we could go play in California because you'd have to save up the gas money along the way, but it just opened up the whole United States to us. Now we can play in California one weekend and the next weekend be in Texas. It's just a really huge blessing to a band like us.
I feel like the travel aspect's awesome. I'm curious, have you worked out in your heads how logistically it's going to work with performing on a plane?
That part we don't know how it's going to go. Yeah,
I mean it's going to have to be a big jet. Those things are super small.
I think it'd probably be an acoustic performance.
Yeah,
you're not going to bring the piano and set it up in the aisle. I don't know. It's probably just acoustic.
No, we haven't thought about it. To answer the question, no, we haven't.
But you are for sure touring next year.
Yeah, we'll hit up a handful of places. I don't think we're gonna do like a giant world tour 6-month thing because we haven't done that many times. We're still gonna warm up into it, but we just got that ticket to go wherever we wanted, so we're definitely gonna use that up.
So to close out, again, thank you guys for joining us.
And
people
so
can catch the live performance on Cleveland.com. It's amazing.
Thanks.
And you do have a show coming up. You do a holiday show. So December 23rd at the Grog Shop.
Grog Shop.
What can people expect? You've got to be doing something special. It's 2 days before Christmas.
Yeah,
Well, we're going to have a few new presents, if you will, in the form of songs.
Yeah, hopefully we could get it together. We're going to keep writing new songs, and I think there's going to be some ready to show you guys at December 23rd.
We're going to have
Christmas.
We're going to have 3. We're going to have 3.
Gosh, he said that on
That's
camera.
guaranteed, yeah.
Oh, gosh.
All right.
We'll try.
That's how we can get our album out within a year.
Yeah,
if we get them done.
Challenge accepted.
Well, the guys from the Modern Electric joining us, the Cleveland Sessions. Thanks to Music Box Supper Club for hosting us. And shout out to Cleveland.com where you can see this where you're watching this interview, and you can also see the live performance of the show. And check out oWOW Internet Radio, one of our other sponsors as well. Thanks, guys.
Heck yeah, thank you.
Thank you.